Hello and welcome back. This is the Good 5 Cent Cigar Newscast, and I'm your host, Lucas Masiello. This week, we check in on students and their March Madness brackets as the tournament comes to an end, check out a sweet burger joint in Narragansett, hear bits of a moving lecture from the Gender and Sexuality Center, and as always, catch up on everything URI athletics with your Roadie Sports Corner. All that and more on this week's Good 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. First up, as March Madness comes to a close, a number of underdogs and upsets have shaken up students' brackets. Nathan Robillard went to the Quad to check in on how campus is reacting to the tournament for this week's Robillard Report.
We are coming up on the end of March Madness this year, and as always, that means a lot of broken brackets. So this week we're going around campus asking students who they have winning it all and how their brackets are doing. My prediction is not good, but there's only one way to find out. All right, what's your name, man?
My name's Gabe.
Gabe. All right, so getting towards the end of March Madness this year, how's your bracket looking this year?
Oh, dude, honestly, when I first made my bracket, it's been a couple of years since I made it. I was like, I don't know, but I had Purdue winning it all. You can't deny Zach Edey, 7'4" monster in the paint. All right, he's dunking on you. He's dunking on anyone. But, you know, my bracket's looking good. I got UConn and Purdue in the final.
There you go.
Both looking pretty good so far,
Yeah.
We'll see. You know, hopefully I win my March Madness bracket group because it's like $500, so
There
we'll see.
You looking confident this year?
I'm feeling confident for sure.
There you go.
Feeling confident for sure, but we'll see how. Only time will tell, you know. Only
all
time will tell.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Thanks so
Absolutely,
much.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, so I'm here with our sports editor, Zach Petrick, in keeping with the Robillard Report tradition that we always run into someone who works for the cigar.
Yep.
Zach, I would like to know how your March Madness bracket is going this year.
It's great. I'm in first place in 4 of my 5 groups.
Really? Your
Yes.
champion is still in it, I bet.
Yeah, UConn.
UConn, you have UConn winning it all. Dan Hurley, the former URI
Yep,
coach, still in it.
Had to support.
What's the reasoning there?
Dan Hurley. UConn has been the best team in the nation this year. I love the way they play, that energy, and how they don't care that nobody doesn't like that nobody likes them.
Sweet. Any other thoughts?
Nope. Go Roadie.
Awesome. Appreciate your time, sir. All right, I'm here with, what's your name?
Andrew Mega.
What's your name? Smith. All right, so do you guys have March Madness brackets going?
Of course.
How's it going? I assume not good.
Not great, but I still have my champion and my coach, the team that's going up against the champion in
So who do you have winning it all this year?
Purdue.
Purdue. What
Zach
about
I
you?
also have Purdue, but I'm going against Auburn, so my bracket's done for.
Oh man, any reason why?
I like Edey.
Fair enough. Anything else?
They're gonna take down UConn.
That is bold.
Yeah.
That's a bold prediction,
They're
but I
going
like it.
They're going
I
to
like it.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. So there you go. That's how URI is doing in terms of brackets in March Madness this year. Elite 8 and Final 4 coming up this week. Should be an exciting time. But thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of the Robillard Report.
Thanks, Nate. Later, we check out Crazy Burger, a local burger joint and juice bar in Narragansett, but first, I send you to Zach Petrick for this week's Roadie Sports Corner.
Thanks, Lucas. Hello and welcome back to your Roadie Sports Corner. I'm Zachary Petrick. Men's soccer held their annual spring scrimmage over the weekend. Johnny Oxenfeld has the story.
The University of Rhode Island's men's soccer team continued their spring training today with a Navy versus White scrimmage as they prepare for the games ahead.
After a high-intensity start with both teams having chances at net, it would be Team Navy with the first goal through midfielder Patrick Grzuski only 6 minutes into the match. Team White would try and respond with strong bits of possession and chances off of corners. However, they lacked the final touch of creativity in the final third. After a 30-minute stalemate where both teams didn't have any clear-cut chances, it was yet again Patrick Grzuski with the dagger for Team Navy, with a beautiful finish through the goalkeeper to the bottom right corner. Team Navy were able to hold on for the final 10 minutes to get the shutout victory over Team White, with a score of 2-0, both goals coming from Patrick Grzuski.
With a solid outing from Team Navy, URI looks forward to a match with Holy Cross on April 6th. From Meade Stadium, I'm Johnny Oxenfeld with Roadie Sports Corner.
Now let's take a look at some of our scores around campus. Baseball got swept in 3 games to St. Louis University over the weekend. Softball traveled to Philadelphia to take on St. Joseph's and were swept as well. Women's tennis fell to Davidson College in their second straight loss following a 9-game win streak. They now stand at 10-4. Golf placed 13th at the Cutter Creek Intercollegiate after a challenging first day. Men's track placed 7th and women's track placed 4th in the Bryant Black and Gold Invitational, in both programs' second meet of the spring. Rowing competed at the Doc Hosey Invitational with a wide array of finishes across the field. The team's best performance came with a time of 6:44 in the varsity 8+ petite final, a time that earned them second place. And finally, congratulations to men's track's Matt Santee on earning Atlantic 10 Performer of the Week. That's all we have for you on this week's edition of the Rhody Sports Corner. To stay up to date on all things URI athletics, be sure to follow us on social media at Cigar Sports. Back to you, Lucas.
Thanks, Zach. Here's what you need to know going into next week. As the spring season officially starts, we'll start to feel some of that spring weather next week as clouds part and temperatures rise into the high 50s. Catch the baseball team take on UMass Friday at 3 p.m. at Billbeck Field. Friday at 7 in the Memorial Union Atrium, catch the Rhody Improv Troupe's Spring Rhody Ridiculousness Improv Show. Saturday, Rhody Softball has a doubleheader against Loyola Chicago at noon and 2 p.m. at the URI Softball Complex, with another chance to watch them play at home Sunday at noon. And finally, Monday at 2 p.m., go to the front lawn of East Hall to join the Department of Physics for a solar eclipse viewing party. While we will not have a full eclipse here in Rhode Island, the effects will still be visible from campus. Crazy Burger is a juice bar and burger joint in Narragansett, popular among URI students and Gansett locals alike. Kat Sheridan went there to find out what the restaurant is all about for this week's segment of Ocean State Eats.
I'm here at Crazy Burger in Narragansett for this week's Rhody Eats. Everything served at Crazy Burger is locally made or made at the restaurant, according to our waiter. While Crazy Burger is known for their juices, my partner and I tried out their shakes. I got their chocolate chip cookie dough shake, which has cookies blended right in, and my partner got their chocolate peanut butter shake. Both were very good. We both got the Rodeo Ranchero burgers, which have barbecue sauce and onion rings on them, which I would order again. I got the fries and she got the bean salad. While I did not try the salad, she confirms that she enjoyed it. While a bit pricey, you get quality and quantity for your money. I would definitely recommend Crazy Burger. With the 5-cent cigar, I'm Kat Sheridan.
Thanks, Kat. The Gender and Sexuality Center hosted its annual symposium last week. Kat Sheridan went there to tell us more.
I'm here at the Gender and Sexuality Center, where a Stonewall Riot veteran is sharing his history with the students. This was one of the events at the Gender and Sexuality Center's 29th annual symposium. This year's theme being Celebrating Queer Joy, Living History. The Stonewall Riots were one of the largest queer riots in history.
Thanks, Kat. That's all we have for you this week. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow us here and on Instagram at Rhody Cigar and pick up our print paper anywhere on campus to stay up to date with all your Rhody news. I'm your host, Lucas Masiello. This is the Good 5 Cent Cigar Newscast, and as always, have a great week, Rhody.